Episode fucking 30.
Welcome back,
Welcome.
motherfuckers.
Our big fucking 30th, our big 3-0.
Hell yeah, my age. 330.
3-0. Yes, episode 30. Fucking filthy quads. Drama in the WRPF American Pro. I'm just kidding. There's no drama. But we are going to talk about it.
Yes. So, I was there reffing. Actually didn't really get to see or remember as much as I wanted to because I was like busy.
I watched some of it. Honestly, I had shit to do that day. And like I love powerlifting, but I don't give a fuck enough to
Well,
watch a 4-hour meet.
plus it was 2 sessions, and the first session started at 8 a.m. East Coast time, so it was 5 a.m. at home.
I mean, I was up.
Oh, fuck that.
I was up running. Yeah.
I don't even know who you are anymore, and I don't like it.
I'm trying to become a firefighter, unfortunately, and I have to do shit like that. We'll see. Unless plans change, things might change. But yeah, I gave a shit about a handful of people, and that's really it. So
Yeah.
I watched a little. I missed all of bench. I didn't watch any bit of bench. I watched the last little bit of deadlifts. I watched most of squats on. Oh, I didn't watch anything on Saturday. I didn't watch any of the fucking Raw at all. I just didn't care. I don't think I really had any friends in Raw.
Just Tanaya.
Tanaya, yeah, that's right. And I forgot she was competing because she is set so under the fucking radar with shit and barely fucking posts anything. I think my algorithm is fucked because I don't see a lot from her.
She doesn't really post that much anyway.
Yeah, she doesn't post a whole lot. But like other than her, I don't think I had anybody competing Raw that I really gave that much of a fuck about.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Like, I mean, yeah, sure, there was big name lifters and elite lifters that people are gonna get a hard on for, but like nobody I really cared.
Yeah.
Danny, I guess. I didn't watch Danny Grigsby.
Yeah.
I didn't watch him though because I'm like, oh, okay, well, here we go. He's finally gonna hit an entry level 275 squat. Not quite an entry level 275 bench, and then he's gonna blow everybody away with a 6 sumo pull.
He fucking squatted 804 like air.
Yeah, which he sandbags the shit out of his squat because he wants to be the deadlift guy. Which
And
I'm like, okay,
fair.
that's fine, but I'm like,
I mean, that's gonna put 200 plus pounds on his total more than his squat. Then why not save the energy? You know what I mean? Like I have a huge squat because my deadlift sucks, so I don't worry about like I go RPE 10 on my squat. I forgot I have a microphone. And because it's like whatever for deadlifts, but like if I pulled back a lot on my squat, maybe my deadlift would improve in comp. But it's like for what, 10 pounds when I know I could blast on another 50, 60 for squat. Like I get it.
I mean, I've got a big squat and a big deadlift, so I don't know. That whole like my bench is not good. I say, but I've also had nerve damage for the past like 6 years. You know, but and a fucking 6'4" wingspan at 5'10", so that doesn't help. But regardless, even with my shitty fucking bench, like there's still plenty in the tank for my deadlifts. I don't know. That whole thing, oh, I want to save it for deads. I'm like, kind of sounds like you're bitch made to me. Like, kind of sounds like you should work harder then and not blow your load on, oh, I blew my load on my squats. That was dumb. But, I mean, but again, you don't have a great deadlift already. You already just said it'd be 10 pounds, but like, well, I'm saving to get like 200 pounds of my deadlift, but you never do. They never do. They never do. They never.
He only got his opener.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was a side ref, And the opener was solid. It's hard to judge him because of the amount of whip.
There's so much whip. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't judge like the settling of shoulders as downward motion. Because like you can tell that it wasn't like him like folding over or like losing the bar or, you know, downward motion. Like it's shoulder settling.
Yeah.
But his second was soft. And then his third, I believe, was also soft. They were soft.
Yeah.
So it sucks, like, it's also kind of nerve-wracking to ref for, like, all-time world records or, like, you know, these super elite people because obviously there's a lot on the line.
They're cunts, and they're going to cry if they don't get their fucking...
No.
I mean, like, not Danny. Danny's not a crybaby.
No. I didn't have any, but nobody was, like, crazy about any of the calls that we made. Like, first of all, don't talk to me like that. First the fuck all.
God, that's the...
But it's the fucking internet that's gonna fucking drag us. Like, oh, the judges and I'm like, oh, I've been
the fucking judges in this fake sport. Shut the fuck. Go fuck your own ass, dude. Shut up. Like, god damn, dude. This is a fucking pretend sport. All right.
But yeah. So that's what I remember of that. I do remember the epic deadlift battle between
that was sick.
Denise and
listen, all on in the save something. This is the last thing I'll say on it. Our coach squatted 1,000 pounds, you know, sent it on his squat, and then still deadlifted mid-8s. Christy hit an RPE looking 10 for her second squat, and then hit an RPE 11 for her third, and then still had a big pull. And the only reason she didn't have a better pull is because she tore her hand, not because she didn't have enough gas in the tank. So
bro,
I don't believe in the whole let's leave something for deadlifts.
She tore
the shit
Jesus out of her hand. It was pouring blood everywhere. I was standing right there like, this is amazing. Her hand looked like it went through a meat grinder.
Yeah, she's the quote for a fucking reason.
And she taped it and tried to pull her third, but like physically couldn't. It was fucking amazing. You know what was great on the Raw day was Sarah Schiff.
Oh, no, I do care about Sarah. I love Sarah.
Yeah. Tore her IT band on her opening squat, came back and hit it for her second. Like nothing happened, limped off. And she's like, yeah, I think I tore it. I could hear it tearing. And I'm like, she hit like a, let me see she benched something good too. Yeah, it was, she's gnarly and the nicest fucking person on the planet. She benched 319 after that.
God damn.
And then she opened her deadlift at 617 and then decided to just go full send and pulled 661 to her fucking knees with a torn IT band. Savage. I fucking love her.
She'll take her record back when she gets healed, for sure.
Yeah. She would have had it. She would have had 660. She would have had 650.
Yeah. She would have had 650.
She's like, fuck it, full send it, and I don't blame her. Like, you're either gonna like Brandon says, like we don't ship.
Fuck it.
We don't ship records.
We don't ship records. Right. Listen, I'm not judging you. Who do? That's okay. But we don't ship records.
Right, and I get it. She's like, I already pulled 641. Like, why the fuck wouldn't I full send it?
Yeah, and then speaking of that, yeah, Brianna and Denise and Sam.
Yeah.
That's not who's not getting. Hold on, I'm just gonna say this. Sam's not getting as much love as she should, but that's not to the fault of any of the fucking lifters, guys.
No.
Stop being fucking cunts about it. Stop getting people's DMs and throwing hate because Sam's not getting the love she should get. That's all you motherfuckers that aren't giving her the love she should get. So stop being fucking cunts about it. It's not Brianni's fault that she's fucking getting more love than Sam. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, that was fucking awesome to see that. Have Sam pull it, and then right afterwards, fucking Brianni pull it.
Yeah. And then Denise even went and tried for it. Beltless?
Yeah, as God
intended. I don't believe in God, though.
As God intended. Beltless.
I'm going to wear my belt.
Beltless deadlifts. I never wear a belt that it doesn't do shit for me.
It keeps my fucking spine from shooting out of my asshole.
It doesn't do fuck all for me. Like people are like, oh yeah, I wear a brace. I'm like, oh, yeah, I used to just put on a belt to deadlift because I saw other people doing it. Okay, I think I'm supposed to wear this. And then I talked to Brandon and I was like, oh, never mind. And I don't deadlift with a belt. I don't fucking know how. It just gets in the way. So I get it. That's fucking, yeah, that's beast as fuck. Yeah. The 165 pound battle was I mean, realistically, it was this 165 pound battle between Brie and Denise, because everybody knew Christy was taking it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody knew she was taking it.
She outdots. She has now the highest dots ever at 7'11".
She's the greatest female powerlifter ever, which makes me so happy. A, I love Christy. B, now finally, listen, no hate for Mariana, but a 1,300 pound total to be the greatest ever to me is a fucking joke. There are 165 pound natty boys, for lack of a better word, that are hitting that. Like that's my injured total. And I'm like, oh Jesus fucking Christ, dude. So like now it's finally a respectable total. It's like 16 something.
She hit 1598.
Oh, so just under 16.
Mm-hmm.
Just under 1,600, which like even dudes are still striving for. That's a respectable total. She put up some good, respectable fucking numbers, man or female.
Yeah.
You know, male or female, she put up respectable numbers. Mariana's is just like, oh, a strong gust could pick you up. So you're going to be the greatest ever with, numbers that just, again, no hate. They're just not impressive numbers. Sure, for 121 pounds they are. But like watching her hit stuff that I'm like, oh, those are I'm still warming up on those. And that's the greatest ever. Stop it. Christy has finally taken it with some good fucking numbers, and it makes me very happy.
Yeah. And then your boy, Justin with
a 951 pound squat.
Yeah.
He had a great day too. I think, did he go 9 for 9?
Let me see.
Close. Some day.
No, he went 7 for 9.
What do you miss? A bench and a dead?
Yep.
Yeah.
He missed 545 bench and 837 dead.
Oh, okay.
He got a 2298 total.
2298. That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
2 pounds away from his 2,300, but also just became the strongest guy in Canada.
Yep.
The biggest total ever from a Canadian, which is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, brother.
For a Canadian, I guess it's awesome.
For Canadian land?
Canadian land, for Canardia. Canardia land. land of the mooses.
Maybe that's why he's so strong. He has to throw the mooses around before he can get to his car.
Is to throw mooses around and shovel snow and go, and talk about oot and a boot. Oot and a boot, eh? My God. Fucking Canadians.
Please don't ever let us go to Canadian land together.
I wouldn't mind going and doing Shell Shock. That one's a pretty big meet up in Canadian land.
Oh, yeah.
And they are still wraps are still like a thing there, where like they're dying in America. Justin and Len were telling me, they're like, yeah, like wraps are still like a very big thing here. I'm like, oh, well, great. Then I'll just fucking go compete there, because when I have my comeback, I'm probably gonna come back in wraps because I want to fucking try them, and I want a 2K total. I don't care how I hit it. This will be fun.
Why don't you get one of Mark's Downey suits, toss that on, and get a 2K total?
I'm not retarded. I may have some slight tism, but I'm not retarded.
You don't want to go full Downey?
I don't want to go full Down syndrome. Listen, I like tits, but John Cena is not my favorite. So clearly I'm not full Down syndrome. Jesus. So you see that? What's that dude? Shane something, the stand-up comedian. He's got a Down syndrome cousin. He talks about that. He goes, all Down syndrome people, man. He goes, they can agree on everything. They love tits. They love John Cena. Well, fuck. So I don't really like John Cena that much, so I can't be. You know what? We know Mark likes tits.
Yeah.
I bet you we hit him with one of these, Mark's gonna freak out. Bet you he loves John Cena too.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do full Downey. Yeah. For my 2K. I want to stay semi-raw.
Fair. Speaking of raw, John Hack.
Oh,
he yeah. 197.7. I'm surprised he cuts to. I mean, he's a small guy.
He's not. He's little. Listen, he's not that big.
Yeah.
Like, I met him at the FQ. I was like, oh, you're a freak. You're even more of a freak, dude, because you shouldn't be this strong. You are a little guy. Not little, like, don't get he's jacked.
Yeah.
His frame is not.
Yeah, so he's a freak.
I'm a lot bigger than John.
Yeah, he's a freak because he squatted 799, bench 551, and deadlifted 870 for a 22-21 total.
He needs to hurry up and just fully commit to 220 and get the 869.
Yeah.
And get 23. He could 100% get his 2300, which would be, I mean, that would be the craziest thing in the foot. That would be fucking insane to me.
Yeah.
I wonder what would that put his dots at, I wonder. You think he'd be the first male to break 700? Probably not.
Let's see. Let me look up the dots calculator.
This is why, in my opinion, dots are fucking stupid, but
they're so dumb.
Like, don't get me wrong, Christy deserves the greatest powerlifter ever, but 165 pounds, she can hit a just under 1,600 pound total. And John is 20 pounds. He could hit a 2,300 pound total and still not break 700.
Nope. He'd have to hit
like 24. Something not possible for a 198 or a 220 guy.
At 219.7, he'd have to hit a 25-10 total, hit a 701 dots.
Yeah, not possible. No man will ever hit a 700 dots then.
Mm-mm.
And that's why dots are fucking retarded.
Let's see what I'd have to hit a 700 dots.
As a female, it changes drastically as a fucking female, though.
I know. More than 1,800.
Jesus Christ. As
More
much
than 1,900, I'd have to hit a 2K total.
As much as everybody's like, oh, you know what? Okay, let's discuss this real quick then. Speaking of totals, our favorite Francesca, I love saying her name. Frankie sent something to me. What is the equivalent for a female of a 2K total? Untested. What do you think the equivalent for a 2K total untested would be?
I don't like. How common is a 2K total for a man?
If not crazy common, but like fairly common. So that's why I would say, so what we agreed on was 1,300.
I still feel like that's pretty steep. I would say more like 1,200. How many? Let's look at totals for women.
So go to men real quick. Just go to total, and then scroll down to the last person that hit 2,000 raw and wrap.
Okay,
doesn't matter. Just both. Let's say both in general. Just see how common it is. I think there's like 300 something people that have done it.
So people that have hit 2K or more.
Yeah, or more.
Hold on. We're in the 800s.
Oh, damn. There's like over 1,000 people that have done it.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go. 916 people.
916 people. So a decent amount. Mind you, there are males that compete in powerlifting than female. But still, 960 people. Okay, now go to females. And let's see how many women have hit a 1,300 pound total. That was
135.
Now, how about 1,200?
$378.
Okay, I mean, I could say, yeah, I guess I would agree then. Maybe 12 to 1,250 maybe would be like your guys' equivalent to 2K.
Yeah.
You start hitting once.
Every woman's like their first goal is to hit that 1K total. Yeah.
Yeah, which I know is a big total.
Yeah. So I feel like after that, like 1,300 is pretty elite.
Like I would say very elite.
Yeah.
And then 14 to 1,500 puts you in the top 20 best in the world.
Yeah. Because the top.
What's the top 20? Who's number 20 right now, and what's their total?
Janine Whitaker, 1,500 exactly.
For top 20?
Yeah, and that's in wraps.
That's with wraps. Okay.
Yeah. If we go raw,
that changes drastically.
Then the top 20 is Sarah as a 1,421 raw.
So 1,300 puts you in the top 40 ever?
For raw. No, there's a lot of 1,300s.
Oh, okay.
The top, there's 65 women with a 1,300 raw total.
Still, top 100 for
top 100 is 1,257 and up.
Oh, damn. So like 12. Okay. So that's still really fucking elite.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, that is all weight classes and everything too.
Yeah, all weight classes. This is all raw. There's only 11 of us with a 1,500 total raw or higher.
That's crazy. So that means 1,500 cracks you into the top 10.
Mm-hmm. I'm number 10.
Yeah. Yes. Go to men.
Okay.
What is the 10th guy's total? It's like 23.
It's raw, yeah, 2364.
And who is that?
Kirill.
Yeah, 2364. So the equivalent. So a 1,500 pound total for women raw is the equivalent of a 2,300 pound total for males.
Which is wild because I think of a dude hitting a 2,300 raw total, like holy fuck.
That's insane.
I'm like, oh, my 1515's cute.
Well, that's like, okay, think about this, right? Your bench 396 is the third biggest ever. What is the third biggest bench in full power right now for men? It's going to be 700 pounds. It's going to be like Kirill or something.
Eric's photo 722.
Oh, it's okay. It's Eric still. Oh no, that's bench only. Go to full power.
This is full power. Hold on. Sorry, just kidding. Yeah. It is Kirill. With a
what 18 or some shit.
705 bench.
705 for the third biggest bench ever. So an almost 400-pound female bench is close to the equivalent of a 700-pound male bench, if we want to look at it in that perspective. So
and that's, from now on, that's for raw.
I'd start telling people you're a 700-pound bencher.
Bet. If you do raw and wraps, it's also still Kirill.
Yeah.
So that's wild. I don't know, man. Like I haven't hit my goals yet, so I don't feel like I've done anything spectacular. But then like I go to all these local meets or host these meets or ref or whatever, and I'm like, huh, I'm pretty strong.
You know, that's like because of all my friends, I feel like just a weak little bitch. And then I go to these local meets that we host. And I'm like, oh, I would. Like, I see some big boys at these meets. I'm like, oh, dude, this dude's going to be a fucking monster.
And they bench sub 275, and you're like,
not even the bench. Like, I expect them to bench something decent, which usually most of them do. But then I'm like, wait, hold on. There's not one person here. The biggest deadlift this last weekend at our meet, matched mine.
Right.
He was a big boy. He was like 330. I'm like, what?
And he only did push pull, so he didn't even squat first.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh. There's not many people in a lot of these local places that I see deadlift. I mean, my bench is bad, but like most people aren't benching more than you have. And most of these people are squatting more than either of us or deadlifting more than me. I'm like, oh, I would actually do really, really well at one of these local meets, I guess.
Do you know?
I guess I'm feeling strong.
It's so rare. Like we had the one girl, she was 40 also, and she pulled 440. And I was like, holy fuck. Like, it's so rare that we're seeing women even pulling like over fours at these local meets that I'm like,
yeah.
Damn.
You know, it's funny. Like, if you think about it, right? Like on open powerlifting, I think for men, there's like 300. I have no fucking idea how many there are at the bottom. There's in full power. There's like, I want to say there's at least 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Like raw, right? I've got a 1565 total. I'm ranked like fucking 14,000th or some shit like that. Right? But with that, still, there's so many people that have done push pull that even with that, like, I'm still in the top, like, whatever, fucking 15% or 10% or some shit of people even in powerlifting.
Right.
I'm like, you're in the top 0.01%.
Yeah.
For women, like you're in the top like 0.01%. Like I'm in the top like I think like 10% of powerlifting. Not the planet, just power in the world. You're in the top like 0.00001. I'm in the top fucking like 0.1%.
Yeah.
Hey, so when you start like looking at it like perspectives like that, you're like, oh, I've just been unlucky to go to some of these local meets that I'm like, everybody I've competed with are fucking or FQ. It's not a fucking local meet anymore.
No.
Like it's not a local meet, but I'm like, stop it.
Yeah. The most local, like I started doing pro meets by my third meet or invite only meets on my third meet. But the most local meet that I've done was when you meted that APF meet. And that was just a warm-up meet for me to come back from injury where I barely tried and I totaled 1,400.
Well, even me, I totaled 15-15 my first meet, and that put me at 4th place in my weight class. I'm like, fuck, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course, I get the one meet where the 242 class just has fucking monsters. I'm like, God damn it, dude.
Right.
But even then, my first meet, I still had like the 4th biggest pole of the entire meet.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's people aren't as strong as people think. Like, I think it's because we, the people that we know,
yeah,
and the people we hang out with, we're just so used to that. We're like, oh, that's the norm. Nope.
Right.
800-pound squats, 500-pound benches, and 800-pound pulls are not the norm, actually. Contrary to popular belief, not even 700-pound squats, not even 600-pound squats are the norm.
Wild.
Like the fact that we're both knocking on 600 pounds door for a squat.
Yep.
Says a fucking lot for a local. I'm knocking on 700 for a deadlift. Like, we didn't load up a 700-pound deadlift. We didn't even did we load up a 600-pound squat this last weekend?
Single ply guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 700-pound squat for him, but he was a downy lifter, so that doesn't count. Which is odd. He's young, and that's the only way he lifts.
There's a big group of equipped lifters up there.
No, I know that, but he's like in his 20s.
I know, but that's also a conjugate gym, so it's very normal.
Yeah, weird. It's just,
he did epic. I think he did epic barbell.
He did single as well.
Was he in a suit then?
Yep. He was single ply then too.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I thought he was like in racks or something.
I don't think he's a raw guy, which to me is so weird.
Yeah. Well, when you grow up in a conjugate gym,
grow up around retards, you're bound to be retarded.
Yeah. Someone's gotta do it.
I guess. Mark.
No, he was raw with raps.
Okay, it was with raps. Oh, he was like the only guy in raps though, huh?
Yeah.
That's what it was. I was like, I know there was something different.
Yeah, but he ended up bombing out on bench at this last meet because.
Yep.
Every time I ref or coach, well, not really coach because I'm worried about my clients, but when I ref and when I host meets and I get to just like sit and watch a lot of shit.
Some coaches.
The shit people open with.
It's like an RPE fucking 12. I'm like,
they have no business opening with unless you're planning on only hitting openers or only taking 2 attempts for some reason. Even then, your fucking opener should be stupid easy.
You should be able to roll out of bed and hit your opener.
Yeah.
That's how
we see so many people bombing out or having to retake their openers. Plus, you don't know what's going to happen on the platform. The amount of like soft knees, soft shoulders, fucking all kinds of shit that you're going to get called for that you're not doing in training. And then you don't get your opener and you're like, fuck it. And you go up and then you keep with the same fucking issues.
Dumb as fuck when people do that.
I'm like, oh my, who coaches you? Who told you this is a good idea?
Oh, a lot of coaches that don't know what the fuck they're doing.
It's just wild.
There's a lot of coaches that like have been in the game for a while, but like don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, like I've had clients like argue their openers with me. Like some of them like want to try and open with their thirds from last meet, and I'm like, unless you're Aiden, no. Like
unless you're a genetic fucking freak.
Aiden.
Yeah. It's not gonna fucking happen.
I've never opened with my thirds from the previous meet.
Nor have I.
My openers are so low that it's stupid.
Yes.
And then you pick a big ass fucking jump. I understand for a 120-pound girl that's only benching 110 pounds. You're going to take 5-pound jumps, and that's fine. But you're still gonna fucking open with something that I know you're not gonna fucking fail, and you're gonna get it, and then we're gonna go up 5 fucking pounds, or maybe 10 from the opener to the second, and then take a 5-pound jump. You know, like
my squat opened with 485 at FQ2, and I ended with 585.
Right. Yeah.
Pounds.
I think mine was the same. Like I opened with 480 and ended at 578.
My deadlift, I opened under 600 pounds.
Yeah.
And I think I opened with 575 or some shit like that.
Yeah. I've never opened with 500 on deads or more.
No.
Like I think I did 530, 563, 595 for squat for my last meet. And then deadlift was like 490, 534, and then Hail Mary 551.
Hell, even my bench, even though my bench is not good, I still take big jumps. I opened up with 275, 303, and then 319. I'm still taking like 20, 25 pound jumps even on my bench.
Oh yeah. I think I went 3 at the showdown. It was either 330 or 341 or whatever it is. And then 375 or 374 and then 396.
Like, we take big jumps. I hate this whole like, oh, they're only taking a 2.5 to 5 kilo jump. I'm like, why?
It's so dumb.
Bro, I take like 15, 20 kilo jumps.
Yeah, like your second shouldn't be such a hot mess that you can only take a 2.5 kilo jump for your third. Because I can tell you, you're not going to get it. I have rarely seen somebody get that. Their second will be RPE 9.5, and then they take a 2.5 kilo jump because they know there's nothing else there and they fail it. And I'm just like, unless you don't fucking care. Like, unless you just know you went into this knowing you're not gonna hit a third, then why even take a third?
Like I don't give a shit about this sport, but if I'm putting in 12 fucking weeks of work, I don't want to fail.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't want to fucking fail. If I'm putting in 12 fucking weeks of work, I still want to succeed. Like, I don't give a shit about powerlifting. It's not my life. Like, I love doing it, sure, but it's not like my identity. But I just busted my ass for 12 weeks. I'm gonna fucking succeed.
Yeah.
Like, why? Oh, I'm just here to have fun. Yes, I am. But you know, it's fun succeeding. It's not. It's not fun going 3 and 9.
No,
like, that's not fun.
No.
Like,
but our North State barbell meet was good. It was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super fun.
I think everyone had a really good time. I talked to Danny today. He said everybody had fun. He thought it was a good meet too.
Do we have anybody bitch?
No.
We have any complaints about swearing?
No, they don't care, which is
God.
great. We had Tanaya running the platform as platform manager. That was dope. All-time world record holder.
All-time world record holder, Tanaya.
Yeah. No, it was super fun. Like, it was a small gym, but like we worked with small gyms before, and we got to set up
the tiny gym in fucking December.
Yeah, we put the chairs outside. It was fucking perfect. It was a good time.
Yeah, no, that was fun. Honestly, though, oh my god, we have a dope ass crew.
Oh yeah,
and that's what makes it fucking fun. In all honesty, I love bringing our people with us to these. I love having these people for our meets. Like, they're fucking great.
Yeah,
getting to see Daniel, getting to see Gina.
Gina,
what's up?
It was dope. We went to some brewery afterwards and had food and drinks and stuff.
Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
Went to Sierra Nevada. That was pretty fucking good food too.
Yeah, we brought a couple of the North State barbell people with us.
yeah, just having a good fucking time, and again, just getting to see some of the people that we don't get to see.
Yeah, it was cool, and then we got to have Frankie crash our Airbnb with us the last night, and that was fun.
Which was dope as fuck, because like these are people too, you go to the gym with and you hang out with at the gym, but you don't get to like know. But like when you're sharing a house with people, it's different.
I was like, oh, she hasn't hung out with me and Chris alone yet. It's just gonna be giggle screams the whole time.
It was fucking fun, man. It was cool as shit. Like that made me love Frankie even more too.
Yeah.
So, bet, dude. Now we're even fucking better friends.
It was super fun. I love this shit. Like I'm real tired of traveling. Like I'm real tired of it. I love it at the same time. I'm also fucking tired of it, but it's so fun. And I'm seeing my friends and all these people that I never used to see all the fucking time now.
We're seeing our fucking friends. I used to see Gina and Celia. Actually, I see Celia a lot more now that she's in San Diego, which is great. But like when I saw Gina and Tanaya twice a year.
Yeah, if that.
And now I'm seeing them all. Not tonight. She doesn't come often, but like I'm seeing all the fucking time. I'm like, oh, this is great. I can see all my fucking friends who are finally now my friends, even though they all hated me at first.
Weird.
I'm a great person.
I know. Right? I like you.
You're goddamn right. Well, you don't actually have a choice anymore.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You're too deep. You don't get a choice.
But so we've got Quadsgiving in 3 weeks here in San Diego at Wreck-It Lifting Club, aka Denim and Dumbbells.
Denim and Dumbbells, which unfortunately we don't have a lot of people signed up for, which sucks. But there's too many goddamn meets going on at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
And it's obviously this lines up. People like to say, if that lines up, it's not what lines up. It's what meet director you feel like supporting. Let's be fucking real. There's nobody realistically go, oh well, it didn't quite line up unless you're competing 4 times a fucking year, bro. Yeah. Most people are competing twice a year. It lines up. Stop lying. Just say with this meet director because that's my boy. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I do meets that line up with my training schedule because I'm old and elite and I can only do so much and I have to have the right like spacing. But like a regular local lifter,
we do 2 a year.
I'm down to 1. I'm down to none this year.
Well, yeah, but I mean, normally what you do 2 a year. You do 1 in the beginning of the year, and then 1 in the second half of the year.
Now I'm down to 1 a year, but.
Well, yeah, but even then, that's like, yeah, sure, it requires a little bit of timing, and it's more so your second one requires some timing, depending on when your first one went. But like people are like, oh, does it line up? Shut up. Just tell us your boy is the meet director for this other one, and I respect that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Than what lines up, which is fine. It is, which is fine. We had there's a couple of meets, unfortunately, that are like right fucking before ours. And I'm like, fuck, man. But
yeah, that's all right. Because we're still gonna have a great time with Quadsgiving.
It's gonna be fucking fun, and it's gonna be fast. Oh, thank God, it's gonna be so fast.
And then our Bay Area one is already filling up too. That's in February.
Be a long day.
And then we've got our Wenatchee, Washington.
Dr. fucking Dave's gym.
Fuck yes.
Dr. David Ops. Oh, I'm so that's the one I'm the most stoked for.
I love Dr. Dave so much.
Love Dr. Dave so fucking much. San Fran, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little stoked for to see how many different colors of hair I'm gonna see there.
What color could mine be?
Well, you have to do something crazy and loud as fuck because, everybody else there is going to have that too. So, there's going to be a lot of they thems and a lot of colored hair.
We're going to be in like Redwood City, San Carlos, so we're like in the rich part.
Oh, so we could act a fucking fool. Let's act like ghetto trash.
I already booked the Airbnb, So there's like 4 bedrooms or 5 bedrooms.
Ratchet as fuck. Who's all coming with us?
Celia, Daniel, Gina, Tanaya.
God, yes.
Christy's gonna ref. Frankie's gonna come up too.
Oh yes, this is gonna be the showdown 2.5.
Yeah. So we'll have Christy, Dan, Celia, Frankie, and then I think Joe might come through from Sacramento too to ref. So we'll have 5 refs, which would be good.
But who's staying with us?
Just Celia, Tanaya, Gina, Daniel, you, me.
Yes, that's what I care.
Well, Frankie's gonna be fun with us too if she wants, but
yeah, the meet's gonna be fun, like it always is. I'm excited for. I love the meets. The meets are a blast. They wear me out. I like doing the meets more so to do hood rat shit with my little fucking ratchet ass friends.
Yeah.
For these meets, Dr. Dave's is gonna be fucking fun.
It is gonna be fun.
Not only is the energy gonna be fucking awesome. Listen, Wenatchee is a small fucking town.
Oh, so they won't even know it hit them.
Wenatchee is a small town. Listen, when we went there for football camp in high school, all right, and there were like 5 other high schools there for football camp, like football teams, like we were acting a fucking fool. That town didn't even know what the fuck to do. They're like, oh my God, never get this much action ever. We're like beating the fucking dust off of Wenatchee. It's fucking great. Yeah, now we're gonna have a bunch of large fucking rowdy ass powerlifters. It's gonna be fantastic.
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't fucking wait. Wenatchee's the one I'm looking most forward to. Especially that's like childhood stomping grounds for me. I used to live in Wenatchee.
Ooh, population 35,000.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's better now. It used to not be that much.
Can we go hiking?
When do we go?
It's going to be like snowy.
Wait, when are we going?
The first weekend of March.
It might still be snowy. It's going to be fucking cold.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah. It's cold. Like, and it's like, yeah, Wenatchee's fun. Wenatchee's going to be fun as fuck. Yeah, I'm excited. Where are we flying into?
Probably SeaTac, and then you're going to have to drive us.
That's like a 3.5 hour drive.
Yeah, I know.
Gross.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so I'll do it in 2. Let's fucking go. Let's get something fast.
Can you bring me some fucking Xanax then? Jesus.
Let's get something. Actually, no, we have to get something 4-wheel drive because we're going to go over the pass.
Yeah, we'll rent something.
Yeah, which will probably have snow and shit. Yeah, Wenatchee's going to be fun. San Fran's going to be fucking. I love doing this. I love traveling. Like, I'm getting worn out for sure, but I do.
I love it too. It's definitely like, all right. Like, I went to the American Pro, came home for 2 days, and fucking left for Chico.
Listen, I just got home. I've been home for a fucking week, and now I'm making a spontaneous trip to Boise on Monday.
Say hi to Feifei.
Yeah, I will, right? If I can get away for a minute. But yeah, listen, I want us to go host a meet like somewhere not on the West Coast. Like fucking somebody fly us out for something on the East Coast, man.
I don't like that time change.
I don't mind it. I just like the East Coast. I like the food.
I just want to riot at a Waffle House and then go to the meet.
Or like let's do small town Midwest. Yeah. Get a cruise, small town Midwest, just go fuck up a Waffle House. That sounds fucking fun. Anyway. Oh my God, I need a Waffle House so bad. I need to waffle my house so goddamn badly.
I need to waffle my house too.
It's not a Waffle House, it's a waffle home.
We got a few questions.
Oh, bet. I was gonna say, do you think they hired back Waffle House Wendy? The chair?
Yeah.
That bad bitch.
You can't go wrong with Waffle House Wendy.
She's a bad bitch.
I'd feel safe as fuck if I were there.
I'd feel fucking safe as fuck too. You know, at Waffle House, it's not going to be good if the chef's not smoking.
Yeah. If they're not fighting, it's not going to be good either.
God damn it, I love Waffle House.
All right, ready?
Yes.
What are some of your favorite moments from the Pro?
Shut up. Oh. Let's see. Tell that person to shut their mouth.
Bonnie.
Oh, never mind. I love you, Bonnie. Favorite moments? I don't know. I watched it. Probably watching my boy squat 951, and then seeing Christy get the all-time dots, and then watching Bree pull the 641. And again, listen, guys, this is gonna probably make some people mad. Brianni's a friend. I don't know Sam, so the fact that Sam and Bree did it, I care more about Bree's pull. She's a friend. Now, if it was only Sam that did it, that's amazing. But the fact that Bree did it, I don't know Sam. I just amazing, fantastic. Now that I know, awesome. I just don't care as much though because she's not a friend. So,
my favorite was definitely anything with Christy, her fucking meat grinder hand, and anything that fucking Sarah did because I love her.
Sarah, yeah, I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't watch Saturday, so I didn't get to watch anything that Sarah did.
And Tania too.
I would have watched Saturday. I totally fucking forgot Tania was competing. You need to be more vocal on your social medias, Tania. Multiple all-time world record holder, Tania.
Any performances that were a surprise, good or bad? I'm surprised Deadlift Orangutan bombed out.
Oh, I'm surprised Blake bombed out. That was shocking. Him, and then I'm surprised. Well, I'm not necessarily surprised that Philip Herndon shit the bed on squats. He always high as fuck, but in sleeves sinks that shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get it?
He looks different in person than online for some reason.
Who else bombed out? Somebody else bombed out. There's somebody else I was surprised that bombed out.
There's a few bombs.
Yeah, no, I know. I was shocked that Blake bombed out.
Yeah. There's some Torres bombed Blake. Oh, Hassam.
Oh, Hassam. That was dude, that one bummed me out. Blake's a homie. That one really bummed me out. But it bummed me out that Hassam bombed out and then he retired.
I know.
I was like, no, that kind of sucks, man. But that one was a fucking bummer. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Hassam's a fucking good dude, but he's still going to be around. So I'm like, okay, he's trying to focus on family and all that shit, which is good.
Yeah, for sure.
It shows you that this sport isn't your entire fucking life.
No, not at all. Big Kahuna Sensei said, "How awesome was it to meet me?" Because I finally got to meet him.
Oh, that's funny.
Our boy Holden, he's fucking cool as fuck.
Oh,
I was like, you look. What did I say? I can't remember what I said. I said you look smaller in person or something. Oh, because he ordered a 4X shirt from me, and I was like, how the fuck is this gonna fit? And then I was like, yeah. And then I saw you wearing it, and it like fits fine. And he's like, so you're saying I'm fat? And I'm like, no. I'm like, you just look different online. He's like, so I look better online? I'm like, oh my god.
Shut your mouth.
He's cool as fuck though. I like him. He brought me an energy drink too.
Fuck yeah.
Brad says, not a question, just appreciate the hell out of you being there for me. Brad Abbott, fucking cool as hell. Love him. He tore his quad when I was coaching Bonnie in Indy at just like doing a for fun meet, and then rehabbed it enough for the American Pro, but still ended up tweaking it on his third, I think. So he ended up with a huge or decent deadlift PR, But I wasn't reffing at that point, so I jumped into like I wasn't handling him, but I just like was hyping him up and shit.
Yeah.
So I gave him one of the epic hype talks because I promised him that. I got him all riled up, so that was fun. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't follow Brad, but I know of Brad.
Yeah, super cool guy. Yeah, he's cool as fuck. Super nice guy. And then, are the lighter weight women bringing Raps back?
I hope so. I want Raps to come back in general. I just like seeing big numbers.
They should do like another Kern, like it was like Raps only meet, you know?
Only be fucking cool. Like I want to do Raps. I want to try them because fuck it, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Like that was the jam. Like Raw is what, like realistically, it's only been like the jam for like maybe the last 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe 3, because like 2019, 2020, Kern was still going hard. Yeah. And everybody was doing Raps. Like how rare was even like Chad Penson. It was weird to see him do a Raw meet.
Yeah.
Now, like that's all he really does. I mean, he still bounced back and forth. It's like it's not weird. Before you're like, oh my god, Chad's doing Raw because he's a rap dude. It's like, you know, it's I don't know. I would love to see Raps make a comeback because to me, it's all about. I mean, it's still Raw. It's just a little bit of fucking support on your knees. So
yeah, they're fun. They're a lot of work, but they're fun.
Yeah, that's what I can't. That's what I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and do Raps.
Yeah.
I'm at the right gym for it. So
yeah, 100%.
That's going to be fucking fun.
All right. Do you think the cost for added production value was worth the cut in prize money? I don't even know what the prize money was.
I don't know what the prize money was either. It would help if I don't know if Pioneer actually gave some money to them. Matt did not want to fucking sponsor that meet for whatever fucking reason.
I know it cost them a lot, but honestly, being there was cool as fuck.
I was gonna say, like, the production value and all that stuff. Like, listen, man, sure, the prize money's cool, but how many people are actually gonna win prize money? John Hack and Christy.
Yeah, right.
Like, realistically, if you're getting into this for the money, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're not. You're getting into this for the fun. Like, I want to qualify for the American Pro for the production.
Yeah, because you're on this fucking like
screen
in like an arena thing, and the entire giant screen behind you has a picture of your choice. Like, people had fucking cool pictures, people had funny pictures. Like, this huge ass picture of you has your name, where you're from, your Instagram, like your favorite lift. Like, that shit was just cool as fuck. Obviously the live stream is always fucking amazing because A1 Digital and stuff, and Liz and all them. But just the whole ambiance and that whole atmosphere there. Like, I was worried that I would have a hard time being there, being that I pulled out of the meet. But once I was there, I had a great time, and I just envisioned myself there next year. But even just being there and in the atmosphere, and like, it was just fucking cool as fuck. And honestly, I don't compete for money. I compete for fucking bragging rights. I've not won much money because obviously my dots aren't fucking huge. But it was so fucking cool, and I can't wait to do it next year.
Yeah, like, honestly, I'm hoping I have a good enough comeback this year with my fucking neck that I can build a fat fucking total and qualify. I would love to do the American Pro, because especially one like that, like, we really get to see friends we really don't get to see. That's why I like going to the East Coast meets.
Yeah.
Because our East Coast friends don't really travel over here much for meets.
Yeah.
So it's really fucking cool getting to see a lot of those friends and shit. And honestly, again, man, that production, to me, I'm never going to fucking win money in powerlifting. I don't give a fuck. What I care about is the video I'm going to buy from Liz and how fucking dope I look in the pictures.
And my pictures from Adam.
Yeah, exactly. So, exactly. My pictures from Adam and Angelica.
Yep.
And that's it. Like that's the only thing I really give a shit about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so, like, is it worth it? Fuck yeah, it's worth it. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah. So,
if you're not John Hack or Christy Hawkins, you're not winning any fucking money anyways. So shut up.
So on that note, we are gonna have a guest in 2 weeks.
We're gonna actually 2 guests.
Yes.
We talked about them earlier. We're having our favorite Canadian couple, Justin and Alen, are going to come on, talk about just powerlifting bullshit and his performance and whatnot at the pro.
And talk
about Canadian land and all that stuff. It's going to be fucking fun, man. Yeah. I've known Alen for a couple years online. We've been buddies for a while. I finally got to meet both of them for the first time at nationals.
Yeah, they were super fucking cool.
They were super fucking cool. So that was dope. So we're gonna have them on next episode, probably the episode right before Thanksgiving.
Yep. So stay tuned. We'll announce. You guys can ask them questions too.
Ask them questions. Ask them Canadian questions if you want. Ask Justin if he's ever gonna wear a Canadian tuxedo. To one of the press events, maybe. I don't know if they make Canadian tuxedos that large. He's a very large. Or if he wore one for his wedding. I don't know. Listen, guys, shit like that. Ask him Canadian questions. Ask him powerlifting questions. Maybe both.
Sorry. It's bedtime.
Hit him. Abuse the fuck out of him.
Anyway, on that note, we'll be back in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks with episode 31. We're almost at my age episode. Oh, is that going to be my? It's like your golden birthday, right? Are we going to have a golden episode?
Yeah, this is my golden episode because I'm 30.
This is your golden episode because she's 30 again.
Yeah, I hate it here.
She's 30 again. Whoop whoop. She's 40.
God damn it! Cut the tape.
All right, y'all. We'll see you in 2 motherfucking weeks.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
Bye. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.